Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Hummel. It's the Tier 6 German SPG. This one's located on the south spawn of Ghost Town, and it's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP, and it's her first submission this week for the weekend lying competition. Talon won last week, so can Angelina win this week? Let's find out. Game on. Well, she's got the stock howitzer, which is the correct howitzer, not the top one. Although that will fire over the entire range of the map, the stock one is much better because it's much more accurate. It's the same one that's on the Gorilla. It does 480 alpha. It's got more ammunition, and it also has a faster reload. So if you've got a choice of the two howitzers, go for the stock one because it's the one that works. And it wasn't me that is telling you this. We all found this out from Frenzia, who happens to be a really top Arty player, and he learned it a long time ago, and he told us about it as well. We've all followed suit ever since. Now you can see, even though these tanks are up the other end of the map, Angelina's still got them in her sights. She fires the round in, just misses. If that VK had stayed where he was, he possibly would have taken a penetrating shot into the side, because he is a light tank, even though he's quite a heavy light tank, if you know what I mean, because it's actually a nearly 30-ton tank. It's a 28-ton tank. Okay, she's aiming for the T20. It's settle. Rounds out. Looks good. Oh, wow, that was nice. It actually managed to give her some damage. She's picking up loads of stun assist, and the T20's gone out the game. So I think that's worked to her favour. Okay, well, she's dialing in on the IS-22, who's not having a very good time because he's lost a lot of hit points. She fires ahead of his path. Direct hit. Just like that. 79 hit points. Good work. Well, she's off to a flying start. Yes, you can see she hit the side of the turret. I think that's where the loader is, actually, on Soviet tanks. Or is it the other side? I think it is where the loader is, so she's probably cut the loading time. Okay. Probably didn't hit, but I suspect that it splashed. Now, the Hummel is actually a late war entrant as an Arty. They only started really building them in from 1943 onwards, I seem to recall. And they went off to Russia, the first ones, and they were used for counter-battery. They weren't used to actually hit the troops because they were much more efficient doing that. She just wiped out a Jagdpanther, and that's another 16 hit points, but he did get hit just before we fired. So she's got her first kill on the book. Yes, they were used for counter-battery, actually, to take out enemy Arty that got spotted. And this T-71 CMCD, that's the single-shot version, who is sitting still, and he gets hit. Yes, he was lucky that the shell moved slightly to the right as it came in, so he didn't get a direct hit on his engine deck. If that had happened, he would have been out of the game. But she's almost loaded, and if he stays where he is, and that TVP gets him, then that's fine. Oh, TVP just took a hit as well. Oh, Angelina creams him. That's her second kill. 359 hit points this time. And I suspect that's a penetrating shot because you only got a 480 alpha with these Artys. Let's look at the details. 480 output, 38 millimeters per pen, 6.7 meters burst radius, and between 6.5 and 10.5 seconds on the stun. So it could be that she's actually now managed to get a long way up this side of the map. I think she's going to move to get closer to the enemy at the other end. Now, she's being cautious at the moment, staying near the bushes. I think she's actually got the front of the vehicle out of the bushes, but I don't think it will really matter. The closer she is to those enemy tanks, the more likely she can get shots on them. Okay, M6. Bit late there. Well, stunned him. Now, the Hummel was actually made from the hull of a Panzer III and, well, Panzer IV actually, and a Panzer III running gear. You can see that because it's actually got 8 road wheels, and that indicates it's a Hummel, that it was a Panzer IV that actually donated the hull. That rule isn't a fixed one. It's not definite that if it's got 8 road wheels, it happens to be from a Panzer IV. According to the chieftain, it's not a set rule, but I think most people know if you see 6 road wheels, it's definitely the Panzer III, and if it's you get all 8, then it's the Panzer IV. Okay, I don't. Oh, he stopped. Rounds out. This is a difficult shot. Oh, hits the building. Well, we knew it was a very low probability of landing on target. Oh, now this is a good target. We're in a tier 8 game with tier 6 tanks in it. We're bottom tier, but we're going for a tier 8 there. Now, up here we've got the super. Is it super? No, it's the standard Hellcat. This is the tier 6 version. Fires around in and lands nearby. Okay, have we pulled back enough? Oh, now it's another tier 8, the SU-130PM. He's side-scraping on that corner. We can't see him, but I think he's still there. Would be worth a shot. Oh, he's moved. Okay, is he backing off? She's got it right. Oh, she fires. Unfortunately, didn't get it there. Now, Angelina can't really afford to come. This is getting a bit dicey because remember that Challenger's still in the corner. She's trying to get close as she can. The other Hummel seems to be having a bit of luck. She's trying to get as close as she can so that if the guy does come around the corner, she can nail him. In fact, the M449's gone up there now, and the Challenger is close. So she has made the right decision to pull back because that Challenger is just the other side of the ships. If she moves up this way, she might be able to get shots on him from inside of the town. Yes, our Hummel's gone into the square. Now we've lost sight of the Challenger, and Angelina's trying to position herself so she can actually get good shots. The worry is out here you might be spotted from the top of the hill, so you don't want to get too close because if you do get spotted, they will try to kill you straight away. Okay. Don't move too far forward. That's within sight. You're in sight of them now. Yep, they can see you. No sixth sense has gone off yet, but it may go off momentarily. That Hellcat gets close to the bushes. He'll see you. Okay, she lines up, rounds out. Both Arty fired at the same spot. You've marked the spot. That's good. Because that, in fact, Angelina was the one that did that, because that's the last known sighting position for the target. Gives you a kind of guess as to where they are. The only other enemy up there is the M4 as far as we can see. The Challenger is over to the right. Okay, she's following the other Arty, the Hummel. Scorpion's up on the hill. This is a good position. Now she needs to pull back if she's going to fire from here to get over those buildings. I think the other Hummel's being a little too incautious there. I think he could get killed if he's not careful. He's getting very, very, very close. Now Angelina's better here because she can actually fire over that hill. I'm not sure she is. Could be spotted. Oh, there he is. Go for it. Take him out. Rounds out. Misses, but it stuns him. It was close. Okay, we're down to 3. The enemy's got 4. This is getting a little worrying now because we know the Challenger was seen over the right side of the map, on the east side of the map. The Hellcat's up on the hill. The M44's up there. Where is the Hummel? That's a big question. The Hummel might be in the same area. Well, she fired in a speculative shot. Don't move too far because otherwise you might get spotted. Okay, they're saying the Hummel might be in the dip or on the rise. Okay. She's looking up on the hill. Oh, I heard movement. That's the Scorpion G moving in. Now, he's going to spot the Hellcat. He hasn't got much in the way. There's the M44. She gets him with 1 round, and that's 3 kills now for Angelina. Oh, this is going good. We lost our teammate in the other Hummel. He was a little too incautious, got too close, and he got taken out. Now, we're going to take the same position the M44 was in, and then we should be able to shoot down onto the other side of the hill if the Hummel's there. The Scorpion hasn't found him yet. Okay, we need to get up that hill. Still got plenty of time. 4 minutes 30. Okay, use the wreck for cover. I think that Challenger is waiting for somebody to go in the cap so he can start sniping them. And I get the feeling the Hellcat might be the one that moved down to the position at B8. So we're looking at the position up the other end. And the Challenger's behind us! He's behind us! Move, move, quick! Keep moving. I'm not sure if the Challenger's seen us yet. No Sixth Sense has gone off. Oh, but the Challenger's wiped out by the Scorpion G. And our Sixth Sense did go off just at the last moment. Now, Angelina, is she going to keep moving? Yes, there's the enemy Arty. And he is up the other end. So, yep, we know that there's somebody over in the corner. Now, the M449 Liberté is actually in the cap at the moment. He's capping. Let's put 2 in the cap. Let's make it twice as difficult for him. And the Scorpion's joining us. Now, we know he's up here. He's using the rock for cover. He's probably in one of the, or behind one of the bushes. I think he might be that side. If he fires, Angelina will get a shot. The Scorpion, the Hellcat's on the corner. He fires. Did he get a reset? Angelina's been spotted, so she needs to change position now because the enemy Hummel might know where she is. She can get behind the Liberté. She's decided to actually leave the cap altogether and try and shotgun him, I hope. No? Is she moving in? Well, the Hellcat's gone. The Scorpion nailed him too. So the Scorpion's now up to 4 kills. Angelina's got 3. She could platoon with him. And they have platooned. Now she's in a different position. The Scorpion's moving in on the enemy. Angelina's lining up. There he is. He's on the way in. Grabs out. Yeah, got him. 4 kills apiece. Here's There's the end of battle stats, and that was the second-class tank of Angelina75 of OLIMP in the Hummel. She managed to get a counter-battery fire medal for taking out both enemy SPGs in this game. She managed to get the M44, and then she took out the Hummel afterwards. She also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. She got 4 exactly, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8 in this one. And because she platooned with the Scorpion G right at the last minute in the game, they both picked the brothers in arms because they managed to kill at least 3 enemy tanks in platoon with their teammate. And the win 8, well, it was good, but it's not spectacular. She didn't get a lot of stun assists or damage in this game, but 1,416, it's good, it counts. Let's have a look at team score. Well, we can see the highest damage in that game actually goes to the SU-130PM on the enemy team. 2,882 hit points of damage. That guy got a tank sniper. He didn't get the 20% necessary to get the high caliber. But these tank destroyers are very, very good at getting damage, but they're not very good at receiving damage because, of course, they have very weak armor. Very thin indeed. 2,814 hit points is the second highest damage. That goes to the AMX M449 Liberté, and he got the high caliber. So I suspect that the SU-130PM must have done some team damage, and that's why he didn't get it, because he got less in damage than the SU-130PM. So it must have passed to the AMX M449 Liberté because he was the next highest player with 20% of the enemy hit pool. So that's something that we didn't know. He also got a steel wall and a Confederate. Well, this tank is very renowned for blocking damage because, of course, the bottom plate, the lower plate, is actually stronger than the upper plate. It's got one of those reverse strengths that people think, oh, yes, you've got to shoot at the lower plate if you want to penetrate it. No, you don't. You want to aim at the upper plate to get through. But it's an oddity. We'll explain it on another game sometime. The third highest damage in the game turned out to be the Hellcat. He got 2,360 hit points, the one on the enemy team, but he got taken out by the Scorpion G in the end. Angelina only got 872 hit points, and her platoon mate got 1,487. So he was actually in, well, there was 3 above him on the enemy team, 2 above us on his own. So he's 6th place, but Angelina's well down the table with 872 and was beaten by 5 members of the enemy team and 7 members of her own team. So she's actually in 13th place on damage. When it came to kills, though, Angelina's right at the very top with the Scorpion G. They both got 4 kills each, so they got the tops there. Second highest was the Hellcat in the enemy team, 3 kills. 2 kills went to the AMX M449 Liberté and the M6 on our team. And on the enemy team, the SU-130PM got 2, and so did the Progetto 46. When it came to base XP, though, it was the Liberté who did the best with 1,096. He's the only player to get over 1,000. 888 went to the M6. 833 went to the Scorpion. And Angelina's in 4th place with 726. She fired 18 rounds. That's a lot of rounds, yes, but it's a good amount of rounds. It shows she's healthily pumping out those shots, one after the other, to get damage. And she was getting very accurate as well. She did take out that lovely shot on the T-71 CMCD. I think it was the CMCD. Yep, it was that one. Yep, she nailed him while he was so busy with the TVP, he forgot what was coming in behind him. And yes, so that was a rather good kill, cheeky kill actually. She got 3 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetration. Now, is it the T-71? I would have thought it was, yes. 517 hit points in total, but that was 2 shots. But the one that came in afterwards, it was definitely a kill shot, and it was a penetrator. 11 splash damage. 872 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. She damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4, and 396 hit points of stun assist off 7 stuns. So that's why it was only a second class, because of course she wasn't getting as much stun as she would like. But I think actually, you know, it was a very difficult game because the enemy was being very crafty. And I do appreciate what Angelina did towards the end, where she repositioned into the town, A, to protect herself from that Hummel, but also from the the Hellcat who was poking his nose around the corner. If she stayed in the cap as she was, she would have needed to plant herself behind the M449 Liberté to protect herself from being wiped out. So going into the town actually made it easier for her to block any shots. But once the Hellcat was gone, it was just a matter of dialing in and waiting for the Hummel to come into sight and then hitting him. On a free-to-play account, Angelina made 30,745 credits from the game, and she also got 1,452 experience points. Let's get this right. So a good game for Angelina, and it's nice because it means that with a second class and a counter battery fire medal, that counts as a medal for the game. She's actually got second class, a bruiser, and 2 medals out of this one. I think the Brothers in Arms counts as 2. Talon will have to confirm that. But he did win the competition yesterday, or rather, actually, it's 2 days ago now because it's Tuesday morning. And at least my neighbors won't be complaining because they're about to get up anyway. Yes, it's Tuesday. So he had the nice weekend lie-in, and now they're fighting for the next week's contest. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. It was quite an interesting one because Angelina didn't do the things I expected she would do, but she actually did play it right. And it was a big surprise for that challenger to be coming up behind her. I really thought for one moment that the challenger was still up the other end of the map and waiting for anyone to get into the gap so they could start sniping. But it didn't turn out that way. I was wrong. And so big surprise when she suddenly found there was a challenger behind her. Get moving quick. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.